All right, welcome to Smokey's Grime Files. I'm your boy journalist, and on this one, I swear I have released a Jafro versus Dialect Lord of the Mics already. I swear this should be on the channel already. I don't know why I'm having to do this again. I feel like I already did this battle. If I have not, cool. But I feel like I'm having to redo this. And why I feel like I have to redo it, I literally searched the channel after somebody in the comments was like, yo, you should do this Jafro versus Dialect. I'm like, it's on the channel. And I went to go link them. And that shit only pulled up Jafro shit. And I'm like, what? Where the fuck is this battle? And I could have swore I sat through this. This is like, granted, like we've only been doing this like 2 months. So shout out to every one of you guys. But like, I've done a lot of songs in 2 months and a lot of stuff. So I'm just like, how? Where'd this go? I could have swore this was like early days on the channel when I was doing this. I don't get it. So yeah, that's why we're here doing this one again. If you could please hit that like and subscribe. Let's get into it. And thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah, waiting for this one for a minute. Jafro on my right.
Say nothing.
Very, very high level right now. We're at top gauge. You man ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's set this.
I swear I seen these, man. Clash. I seen this, blood.
Mine, ladies first, innit?
Don't win your mouth, just stick to vibe, blood.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Come on then, I'm waiting.
Yo, look at the state of your glasses. Man's got frames that are blatantly massive. Watch him steam with his spraying and rapping. I'll knock them straight off his face if I slap him. You murk me, ain't got a weapon. Dropping the bombs, man's playing with a nut and white. Chat about man where you ain't gonna rat. I'm winning this race. You're chasing the baton. James is a Madden. Me, I spit plays of a dragon. Get a switch plays and I stab him. Spit a sick game to his madam. No hype sesh, but I might just get in his face with a cannon. Me, I get paid every annum. Wise man says got game with the yazin. Chat about people that ain't gonna happen. You'll have more chance.
Yo, I'm bored of MCs like you. I might sharpen a pencil and bore an MC like you. I'll erase your Jafro sharp as a razor. I'll saw an MC in two. If I see you on 10 toes,
I literally gave him compliments on this bar last time. But now I actually get the bar that is the setup before I saw a nigga in 2 now. Because I understand Boar better through all the other shit I've listened to. I've done this fucking Clash. This doesn't make sense. I don't know how the fuck this shit disappeared.
like Deathstroke with an expo from a text I wrote in a death note. This nigga army has as much power as a mini army. You wanna war me? Let's go, right then. March up to the front lines like right left. I will not change the direction of my steps. I'm live and direct at Dialect's neck, and if I slice I might leave the guy red. The thing is, I won't have to kill him, the guy's dead. Bear in mind we're years in time into Dialect's career, and I'm like nearly the millionth guy. You don't get what the guy says.
The way man talks, you think he's a gunner. You went and bugged them, why were you spitting on JDZ while drinking a cuppa? Yeah, he's in school, used to think you were butters. You dropped 2 bars and I think you're a stunner. Why is man chatting about y'all when man knows Jafro had his first kiss with his cousin? He said he was equipped, but he wasn't. Nigga, you can barely take a hit from a woman. Shedding all day, I got a clip for the young'un. Penning all day, I got hits for the dozens. Jafro's coming with bars that I rag over, still living in kamikaze shadow. Sharp as arrows.
I even noted that he did the whole, oh, your breath stinks shit, because I was noticing at the time that fucking, you guys fucking, that's like your thing over here. It's like, oh, nigga breath stink when you guys are clashing. That's like a known thing. Like, yo, you're going to say a nigga breath stink, and at some point I'm going to find out what this nigga's real name is, because you're going to address him as such.
Yeah, shut up then, cause you could have write with a pen that I scribe with, otherwise you would have had a broken thumb. Don't know what the fiends are smoking around these, but it seems like Dialect smoking some. You thought you could spin me in a clash or daft the 5 shots like a loaded gun. Wait, I always thought the fiend took the substance, so how'd you get spun by opium? Cause last time you was on Lord of the Mics, you got spun and the score was like 3-0. Grime side came and we knocked out the side that had Dialect right in the will. So you're not sick, you can't try me still. I'll be real, you're not slightly ill. You're not on crud, you just run your gums like English stuff.
These be Leicester, these be restless, shank to the chest, that's me be Lesnar. How's man saying that I'm actually dead with a spat with the best from the E3 sector? Now to bring this, he's been extra, putting on shows like a TV wrestler. I got claws, deep sea precious, son of man home. ET venture, he's defenseless, he's relentless, dead this joker, he's Heath Ledger, let's get broken. Who needs stretchers? Head'll get open, who meet Lecter? Nah, you'll never see me sweat, I've been about since ever man be Skepta. I got a crown, but I see G's Christian, so now I gotta teach him a lesson.
I said, Dialect, don't get crazy, div. I'll punch your ugly face, you div. I requested this flash. Why you accepting this clash? You just dug your grave, you div. I heard opium made you whitey, so this clash here is...
I even gave him shit for fucking telling niggas that you requested a clash for a nigga. Because to me, that shows a sign of respect for the person that you're requesting. Because I'm not requesting no nigga that I don't think is nice. Because I think I'm nice. So why the fuck am I going to request a nigga that's subpar? That shit don't make no sense to me. This is the... I swear to God, I've done this clash. Like, I even paused this video to go search Google. H, when this shit come out, don't even do the breakdown like normal. Because that shit useless. I don't even want to see it on here again. I don't know why it's here. I didn't delete it. I don't know how it disappeared. Do videos just disappear off the channel? Or like, you can't, like, is there like a max number of videos you're allowed to have on your YouTube channel? I wouldn't know because I've never uploaded this many videos to fucking YouTube in my goddamn life.
To redeem yourself, but you're against me, so that's highly unlikely you did. You just increased your L's, and I can tell by them selfies you take with Tory, you don't pose any kind of a threat. Your hat size is that wide, you could wipe out the whole Grime scene with a turn of your head. Now your head's that big, I could fire shots at his intestines, still put a hole in his head. Now his head's that big, cause nobody cares what he says.
Yep.
Hey, make some noise.
I even was giving niggas a harder time about forgetting they bars. Now is a nigga who's written, I'm glad actually, partially, I'm glad I'm doing this because I have a greater understanding of the scene. So I get to see it with like fresh eyes and a greater understanding. And obviously I don't remember all these bars, but now that I've written a couple of Grime freestyles and I did the first one intentionally short because it was kind of just like, ooh, mom, look what I could do. Like, oh, y'all bet y'all niggas didn't expect this. And then it went into, well, me personally in America, I came up under it. If you can make 3 to 5 minutes happen, you need to try and make 3 to 5 minutes happen. But those 3 to 5 minutes need to be fucking fire bars. Can you do that on a Grime beat? And then I fucking did that. And then I did the other one. And I'm like, okay, it's just practice at this point. You got to just keep running laps. But I now truly understand how hard it is to fucking remember all those bars. Because I can't remember a fucking single line I wrote. That's why I recorded the song. So the fact that these niggas be forgetting bars now, I truly do understand how easy it is to do the thing. Because over here, the way we write and shit for like a regular rap battle, that's why I be disgusted with a nigga. Bro, your pacing is so slow. How the fuck did you forget the bar? That shit is ridiculous. Over here, the pacing is so fast, multisyllabic in places. Like, it's really fucking diligent to the system of you got to be on it. In the moment you get off that gas, you forget or you can't catch the beat until it comes back around for you to catch it. It's really different. So like after doing the thing, I now understand how hard the thing is. So that's why I'm not even like, oh, this nigga's fucking choking. He forgot the bar. I even said that. No, I understand probably why he forgot it. He either missed the timing of it or he really forgot it. More likely he missed the timing and it fucked everything else up.
Yeah, man. Hey, gear 2, round 2, Jafro on my right, Dialect on my left. Let's get it cracking.
Yeah.
You see that control jammer just had? That's the type of shit. That's all I'm looking for.
Me first.
I have no problem with you sending niggas out there to go fend for themselves, but please, at least have that level of control.
You're opening
Yeah.
I know to the max. History
Where's
right
the drop?
now. Remember this.
Is it here? Oh, no. Next thing. Mic keeps falling off then. Yo. It's Jafro, fro. Listen, yo, I said, I'm so cold that I put the ice in Leicester. Spellers, TMNT when I show sellers. Dialect hairline, far back, shaggers. Dialect zen, buskets, beggars. Everyone in this room has been fucked by a Tory. By us, it's Brexit, breggers. But when you get fucked by a Tory, that's from your girlfriend's strap-on peggers. They say talk is cheap, well, your name means you ain't worth anything. Dialect went from nice prize money to busking in streets and preaching how we get it in. All that happened is people walk past them, turn past them.
Now I even understand more so why he dropped the change on that shit. And is my nigga really out here busking to well, at the time, was he busking to make bread on the side? Because that's also some shit. Like, culturally, you guys allow that. In America, like, boy, no, we don't do that.
Dash a couple pennies in. If it was me, I would have unplugged the leads and told the guy, go studio, stop begging it.
I know that term now, too. I didn't even get that shit earlier.
It's dialect. Yo.
Stop begging it. They legging it.
I was mangling the grass to the feds, snitching on to go back to the ends. Where I ran from when your grass if you're dead, no nigga around here do that to his friends. Strength so we got to pretend getting brave like he won't get slapped in his head.
What else?
Life is an actual mess, looking like he just went for a lap full of meth. Why grass to the feds? This guy's finished. They can snitch down with a stick like Quidditch. Kill it, man, they get banged like silly. I'll have to walk round with a shank like Quidditch. In it, trust them in charge with lyrics. Got niggas saying that hard like Willis. In it, shank took a target, spirit should not hark with all the harping.
I don't mean when a lead gets earth when I say right now I'm burying Leeds. How can I respect anybody from Leeds? You ain't even taking a lead in Leeds. You man are so dead on a mic, somebody should have jacked your microphone leads. I never thought you were Dialect. I thought you was the guy that carries his leads. Dialect don't spray lanes, talks like he does but it don't make sense. Cause the only time that you're touching a 9 is a nerf. And by that I don't mean French. Remix, Dialect don't spray lanes. Cause the only time that you're touching a 9 is a nerf. And by that I don't mean French. Remix, Dialect don't spray lanes.
I don't know what word he's saying. I didn't catch that shit the last time. I thought he said nerf, but now that I've heard more Jafro, I know. And do you motherfuckers even have nerf over here? Not in video game terms, because that shit is, I think, transatlantic. But I'm saying more so, is it fucking like the company? Like, do you know what a nerf ball is? Like Nerf sports, any of these things? If not, then yeah, he's not saying nerf. I don't know what he's saying. Maybe he said struck a nerf. Hold on.
Cause the only time that you're touching a 9 is a nerf. And by that I don't mean French. Remix,
No.
Dialect
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying.
don't spray lanes. Talks like he does but it don't make sense. Cause the only time that he's touching the 9's when Dialect's died in a line to a fed.
Jafro,
Hold on.
Dialect don't spray lanes. Talks like he does but it don't make sense. Cause the only time that you're touching a 9 is a nerf. And by that I don't mean French. Remix,
Okay,
Dialect don't spray lanes. Talks like he does but it don't make sense. Cause the only time that he's touching the 9's when Dialect's died in a line to a fed.
Jafro, you need to go backyard. I know what the two thing about back bars. Round there, man call it a Jaguar. This pussy calls it a Jaguar. Jaguar.
He says it correctly. I don't give a fuck. It's a Jaguar. That's what it is.
About back bars. Round there, man call it a Jaguar. This pussy calls it a Jaguar. Jaguar. From nuts. Why baby can retire like fast cars. Look at posh boys. Like a trap star. Nigga, I've been in more wars than your grandpa.
Jaguar.
Try to take shots like Lampard. One punch put you in the wall like bank cards. Eat man like Homer from Akbars. Run things like Homer from Asgard. I don't like when you're talking to act hard. Chatting big greens up my dog. Give a rat sauce.
I gotta get him too. I could be giving niggas all kind of shit. Thor don't run shit in Asgard. I'm just clear that part up. But he does live there though.
You don't want none of it. I'm the floor.
Unless we're talking to Disney, like them fucking Marvel movies, then okay, yeah. But then even then, that black chick runs shit in Asgard. Yeah, Thor does not run shit in Asgard. He's very powerful, but he don't run shit. Nigga, clip that nigga overnight if they wanted to. But it sounds good. But I don't know. It's something about me when I hear niggas that don't either take the time to Google the factual nature of their bar, or if you did and you don't give a fuck, I do that shit all the time. Because I understand that shit just sounds good. And most people aren't going to take the time. But my brain just will not just be like, oh, we can just let that go. It's like, does Thor, all those books we read as a kid, is Thor running shit over there? No. Maybe he's talking about the Disney movies. Is he run? No, that black girl is running the shit in fucking Asgard. Like, Thor's still not running shit. Like, boy don't run shit nowhere. But he's very powerful. Very powerful.
Look at posh boys, like a trap star, nigga, I've been in more wars than your grandpa. Try to take shots like Lampard, one punch put you in the wall like bank cards. Eat man like Homer from Akbars, run things like Homer from Asgard. I don't like when you're talking to act hard, chatting big greens up my dog, give a rat sauce. Chill out, you don't want none of it, I'm the floor father, that's why I'm still in it.
You can't step to Shango, the thunder god, I make Dialect die of an electric shock. When Di found out he got elected, he knew he got assassinated the way a president does. I don't care who he thinks he is, when you're the Jaguar, anybody's getting it, bro. You'll see when I roll on Die, this pen game ain't nothing to play with when I'm letting it off. That's why man from Leeds can get punchlines, various shots, and even a leg drop. Baby told me I don't need a helmet. That's cause these man can't do headshots. And when I spray these pen shots, he'll stick to his day job and stare at his desktop. I'll turn Dialect Hindu. This red drop make man say prayers up to a next
Nah, this fake knows nothing. From Yorkshire, but I ain't no pudding. Chuck shit, man, I did cake or pushing. I'm from a cold place, but I ain't no Russian.
What?
Who brought this lamb to the slaughter? I'm a Jamaican.
I got to look. It's a reload in my house, but it's for sure a reload like in a real set. Oh my God, he got the best drop of this beat.
Leg drop. Baby told me I don't need a helmet. That's cause these man can't do headshots. And when I spray these pen shots, he'll stick to his day job and stare at his desktop. I'll turn Dialect Hindu. This red drop make man say prayers up to a next
Nah, this fake knows nothing. From Yorkshire, but I ain't no pudding. Chuck shit, man, I did cake or pushing. I'm from a cold place, but I ain't no Russian.
He should have rewrote that bar. Rewrote that bar. It's I'm from Yorkshire, and I get plenty pudding because your pudding is bread. Like you should have flipped it. Now I get it. You was trying to say I'm not sweet, but a Yorkshire pudding is bread. It's not the puddings like a spotted dick or fucking what's that other shit I made? I made fucking like a little. It's a brown cake you make with dates and caramel, sticky toffee pudding. Yeah, it's like that's the other puddings, but the Yorkshire pudding is more so in line with bread. So you should have flipped that bar into I get money, nigga. Like boy, like I'm from over here where they do the bread thing, and I get bread. Like stop playing with me. But that's just me. That's just me.
From Yorkshire, but I ain't no pudding. Chuck shit, man, I did a cake or pushing. I'm from a cold place, but I ain't no Russian. Who brought this lamb?
You know what? I just realized that doesn't actually work. I'm sorry I keep stopping this, but I've learned a lot since watching this one. So it does make me think about things that I would think about saying normally. That approach I've just said to take would be an approach, obviously. It's an American approach. The flex of, oh, I get money or something opulent. That's not really suitable for the market over there. That's why he probably went for the pudding thing because, oh, nigga, don't take me like a joke is far more acceptable over there. And most you niggas think you're not a joke over there, which is perfectly fine. That's how you should move in life. I'm just saying that thinking is more in line with the culture of what this music is supposed to represent versus my thinking is I know how to do the thing within the culture, but some of my references are definitely still American, but then I understand the difference. That's why I had to note this. Like, oh, I get why he did that. Because my reference is, it's going to fall on deaf ears in that room. Most of these niggas ain't got no peas at all. And not in any disrespectful way, but nobody's really got money. Shit, I don't really got money. So shit, saying that bar in that room doesn't work. Saying that I'm not a pudding bar might get niggas to be on your side.
I'm to the slaughter. I'm a Jamaican, I'll take on mutton. Like a boy looking like his ain't no.
It's desktop. I'll turn dialect Hindu. This red
Yo.
make man say prayers up to a next
Nah,
one.
this fake knows nothing. From Yorkshire, but I ain't no pudding. Chuck shit, man, I did a cake or pushing. I'm from a cold place, but I ain't no Russian. Who brought this lamb to the slaughter? I'm a Jamaican, I'll take on mutton. Like a boy looking like his ain't all sitting. Doesn't want to end up in a grave, I've dug him. Bro, I'm savage. Man, I get fucked like Titanic. Man, I get run like buddies. Son like daddies. Man, I get run like buddies. Wrapped and bun like Cali. None of these cunts when I come and challenge. None of them cunts to the cook man, manage. I've done my damage. Woods and valleys when I bring on man, I make it look like marriage.
Silent.
Hey, come on.
Smooth. Right now, we're going to go straight into round 3. I'm feeling like this is going to end up going into bonus because bars is mad. What you saying? You man ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Right, let's run it.
That's why I got sleep.
Yeah. Beat Shelly as well, still. It's Jafro. Yeah, you still.
Nah, I think not me. You look like mango. If it lost weight, look away, man. Sit back, let the bus spray.
I get that now.
Kick to the groin, boy, goes up a noctave. I can tell you know how a crutch taste, spread the door. Come up the leads if you're not brave, man. I'll get run out the street like a cop chase, yeah. Just time for about them, boy, them. New to the game, I'ma exploit them. Man like Jafro's got a little gas, those cool, cause they still get spun by debs. None of these youths can touch my legs. None of these fools can cuss my rep. But still try to do this. If I know I still run things like Putin. Pop back shooting, pop back bruising. Watch how I give a man beats like Luke, I got man rooting. I'm not.
Woo, I get that one too now.
Man's music. Yeah, I ain't saying that Jafro shit, but I get it with his head like an afro pick and
What?
slap those licks. Show him this Jafro
What?
kick from more like a Nando's dick.
Ah.
You like sing for the tune and every verse man's like bing bada boom. Your black box got a big bag of views. Look at course sign 8 thinks you're huge. I've been getting hit to the tune. Hungry, that's how big man I move. Angry, watch him I switch to the move. Yo, man,
I had to activate.
What was his last part?
that's how big man I move. Angry, watch him I switch to the move. Yo, man I move.
I had to activate savage mode to damage an average Joe and I master the flow. That's the equivalent of tapping a chrome. And if I clash him and go, that's a dead body back at his home hanging a rope. I'm postman packed with the flow, cause I'm delivering the blackest of smoke. And it's my packaging goes. Oh, turn your soul to dust, put him in a box. I might even tie in a bone. See, clashing Jafro's long. You don't recover when the damage is done.
If you can actually follow that, the way that he got to Bo and then getting the fucking clashing Jafro is long. The first time I heard it, I followed it. This time, now that I know what it takes to do that ignorant shit, I got to keep it 100. It's one of those like, yo, that's the thing I can't do currently. probably think I'm not gonna spend no fucking time trying to learn, because that's just that super techie shit like Twista and Tech Nine be doing. I'm like, that's a skill, and I might fuck with it, but like long term, like that's just a skill. Niggas get played out of that shit real quick. Cause that shit just that's for like a certain niche group of niggas that are just like, oh my god, I love that shit. It's so fast. I'm like, bro, but his though, the reason I'm noting it is because his is not only fast, because a lot of niggas do the I learned how to rap fast shit, but they ain't saying shit. This nigga actually got all the way to motherfucker. I've diminished you down to fucking ashes, put you in a motherfucking box, and guess what? Might even tie it in a bow, and then did all this other shit. Oh, this is nice. It was nice.
Because there's a burn in your chest and it can't be suppressed by Gavin's gone. You drop tapes and nobody cares.
Everybody cares.
I'll drop Saturday MCs doing up equations on a problematic one. But what's going on in your clashes, Don? You don't have to take them lashes, Don. Last time I lighted on a dark skin, this bad was when it was something a slave master's one. You must have a BDSM fetish where you love getting whooped in clashes, Don. Because I've seen your clashes. With a bit more practice, there's some you could have actually won. I mean, your flow's alright, but your sounds weak on a track. Dialect ain't got a decent song, cause songwriting is a weakness he has. Your delivery's poor, so for you to call yourself Dialect's a bit of a reach for a fact. I make listeners like his hairline, why? Because they keep coming back.
I'm gonna murk it regardless of cutting up for like I work at the barbers. I wanna know what you heard, you that audition, but it told me you're a nerd and you're armless. New side, but I work in the darkness. Pens for the venom of the verses. I carnage, I murder an artist. Put him in the hearse like a plastic, when you're heard to this party. Work with a cartridge, burn at a target, burst at a target, work for the artist. That's for the kicks, I prefer the karate. Dies in the mix like a murk in a party. He's got guys that wet for his ends, but they wanna shoot up and left to his body. Only a fool could have said you would harm me. Now I'm gonna take the advantage. So don't talk like you ain't got 4 eyes. I can see your blinds. Look at these 4 guys. Don't tell 4 times. From I got all night. Carry on playing them games like Foresight, shoot, never miss. Hawkeye, I will bring death to a bitch. Horse right, yeah, I've been caught once, never been caught twice. You gotta tell them on the tip about raw life, alright. So don't try chat about beef thing. When you're stood there looking like a cheese string, nigga, you're a weakling. Double on the eating. I can tell I never eat support on the evening. I could easily run in with a remix. When I'm murking, this guy's shit. You need to practice.
Yo, I wish your Marjay got beat up when you was a fetus, you're an idiot.
Jesus.
Your wifey is a cheater. I bet your kids look like me, cuz. I bet your kid's head's like a peanut whilst your head looks like a Malteser. I ain't gotta pay for the kid at least, cuz. Dialect's working about 3 jobs while I'm spinning MCs like ballerinas and I'm taking mamacitas for pizzas. So, once round 3's done, I'ma take Tory for margarita. No hard feelings, just got hard bars. So you better watch how you speak to me, cuz one punchline that's a gob full of blood. Rinsing his mouth like Listerine does. If this was a like a fella clash, it's a fact that this is the bit where he's spitting little fast. But if you actually listen to him rap, it's just some fillers, man, it's silicon at Mac. All these filler lyrics couldn't make a scratch.
Yo, this is again, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like he now, most of these niggas that do this shit don't note that, like, yeah, nigga, it's filler. I'm out here fucking around. That's again, so I can respect it. Now, granted, I'm actually at this point, I'm glad I rewatched this at this point, because I truly have a greater understanding of what grime is versus the first time I saw this. So this is where I'm like, even the way I'm hearing these bars now, I'm just like, I hear them completely different.
On Jafro, if I did a little back then, that's just killing off dialect. More than speech impediments ever can have. See, radios air me, but when they air you, you get ignored. It's the levels, in fact. That's cause die shows no control, just fiery flows, nothing better to his rap. So ground yourself before you found yourself on the lyrics as heavy as an elephant stamp. I won't wet man, I'll control the MC elements and make man look like the elephant man.
Nice one, let me jump back in. Yo.
You said say it with your chest.
Check. Yo. It's time for your brother, you'll die by the general. You must say hi, nigga, take time with the edibles. Dies on the pedestal, I've been incredible, it's fully wine. Never had time for these petty fools. Why act like eyes deep?
His shit wouldn't sound as techie without his accent, but that shit sounds super techie with his accent.
It's time for your brother, you'll die by the general. You must say hi, nigga, take time with the edibles. Dies on the pedestal, I've been incredible, it's fully wine. Never had time for these petty fools. Why act like eyes didn't bury you on Grime side? Your rhymes are terrible. I don't like if it's any fool. Chatting like you got an arm at the waist like Betty Boo. Nah, Jafro one challenge. So the right hook make a boy lose balance. I'm firing like Alan. I'll make a you disappear like Shannon. Man, I love a call upon Allah. Test runs for me, I call that haram.
I read Jafro's fucking interactions with this person differently this time, because now I see there's a a camaraderie and a respect amongst these two people. Versus the last time I really read most of his interactions or movements is animosity. And I was like, why are you just moving like a light skinned girl? Like, what is wrong with you? Now I just see now you just being the cheeky cunt, fucking with the nigga that you probably actually do fuck with outside of this. Like you niggas know each other. I had no idea about the Grime sides at this point and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of context to this entire moment happening that I just didn't know. Like even notes the Black Box shit. I didn't even watch Black Box by this point.
Me no know when the Grime challenge, I got clothes in the Grime challenge. Yeah, cause you're more like mentally challenged. Think like the lens with your glasses, your head's really massive. Empty like addicts, just look at your garments, you dress like a plastic. I'm on the ball like I'm next to Balassio. Send for your wall, get left at a back of you. Bend them up placid, I'm spreading his ashes. I'll take the jet to the exit and dashing my vex and I'm savage. So I'm murdering Jafro, serving the raps together with a verb and attack that has been for the war like I served in a rap before this. I got a sworn, never heard of it. I can't jam with that murk and a man with teachers. You need to go work on your craft, you know what nerd you can rap.
Hey, Don's are confused because Jafro ain't been in this game for longer than you. How come he's stronger than you? How's your father younger than you? What? This is what happens when you stay stagnant and you don't really want to make moves. He can't walk the walk, he just talk the talk. In the class with your meatball head, your girl looks like something off the Evil Dead. Oh, let off shows like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eat more lead. The way he is out and up, he looks like a cosplay FA Cup. If you thought that I would get spun by a guy named Marcus Freckleton, then you're dumb now. It's not much.
What did I tell you? It's like a fucking bingo card. You're gonna talk about the nigga can't fucking his breath stink. First round. Third round, I told you was gonna hear a nigga's real name eventually. Eventually you was gonna hear one of these niggas' real name. What happened? It's like you niggas can't help but just say a nigga real name. Like, oh, I know Blood's real name. I can't wait to use it in a bar.
I'm a businessman, but you're not much of a businessman. How have I got one tune that's got more streams than all of the streams we've had? How many rap battles have you had? How many features with these, man? Dialect can't invest in himself. Let's take a look at his 16 grand. Trump set up a GoFundMe page. I would have just used the 16 grand. Oh wait, Dialect can't do that.
I don't know if this is my shit.
16 grand. I would have took that 16 grand. Oh wait, Dialect can't do that.
Okay, this is the video, not me.
16 grand. I would have took that 16 grand and invested in some business plan. So before you wanna war with a businessman, you need to mind your business, man.
I don't know why this shit just turned into just a glitch fest.
Down with a stick like Quidditch, kill it when I get bang like.
Yeah, I had to just test it. Like, is my shit just having a heart attack right now? No, it is not. It is the video file is corrupted towards the end, but the audio is good, so we got to hear the last bars. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was upset to have to redo this because I felt like it was a waste of time. Because I'm just like, I'm past this. I didn't elevate it. I didn't did the homework. I'm actually happy I did this because by the end of it, I really heard the bars differently. And I think the other time, I probably gave it to fucking Dialect for the win. This one I would have to say is an even clash. Like, I can't say anybody slid anybody at all. Like, it was a true back and forth. Like, before, like, I was counting stumbles and shit that really don't fucking matter to the overall product. What was said, certain shit niggas are doing, referencing and stuff like that. So I'm just like, nah, this is like real good back and forth. This is a quality battle. But it takes a lot to fucking understand it. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't know how many fucking Grime videos and videos of niggas from over there rapping just alone on the past 2 months I've done just to be able to understand a 13-minute video with proper context and understanding. That is ridiculous. But yeah, this shit was hard though. This shit was hard. Thank you to everybody that has helped my hand and walked me down this path. This has been fun as fuck. We're still going down this path, so don't worry. Grime Files is not going away. We're not gonna stop that shit. We're gonna keep it popping. Hopefully we can get one of these niggas over there to fucking really sit down and do an interview with us. But yeah, we will keep these going. I drop as many as I can, as soon as I can. I don't know what I should listen to next from Jafro or Dialect, so please let me know. I do have to note, though, in these videos now, that just, I'm sorry. Like, I appreciate every one of you. I just don't have the time to get in the comments like I did when we were, like, maybe around, like, 2,200, because at this point, the comments are just so frequent and they're so vast. Like, I literally don't have the time to respond and record. So I'm now going to respond as often as I can, but I will be looking at all the suggestions, and then whatever just seems to be the one that needs to be taken care of. That's why I'm telling you guys, hey, if it's something that is very important that we could wrap up and we need to just, hey, for true posterity's sake of what I'm trying to do with the Grime Files, that shit needs to be done immediately. Let me know so I can bump that up the list, because that's kind of how we have to operate at this point. Because do you guys really fuck with me? And I truly do appreciate it. I just don't have the fucking time anymore, and I want to consume as much as I can. So I gotta, we gotta find a system that works, that pushes the shit that is necessary to the top. Because I'll spend fucking 2 weeks in the weeds on some bullshit that other people don't even give a fuck about, but I'm over here just, well, shit. What? How did Florida D write down all his goddamn words? What the fuck was Stormin doing fucking 6 years ago? I'll just spend all my time on that shit, and that's where I'm like, it's not gonna be beneficial, and that's not everything everybody wants to see. So to help me and for us to continue to have the best product, especially for the Grime Files, please, like, whatever is truly like, hey, this is paramount, or it really connects to the last thing that we released, then let's get to that next, because like, I want to cover this shit in detail, because that's the only way I'm gonna understand it and be able to use it. And if you've been fucking with the channel, you do see I'm not just dicking about. Go fucking listen to them freestyles. It's not from a motherfucker that's just out here bullshitting you. So please help me, help us, so we can keep doing this dope shit, because I truly do enjoy this. Thank you very much. This is long at this point. It's 30 minutes. So yeah, thank you. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.